Hey family, welcome back to the channel, Celebrity Scandalous. Thank you for stopping in today. Let's get into this tea about the beef between Jaguar Wright and Christopher Williams. So, Christopher Williams and Jaguar Wright are having beef right now. Now, most people, if you're here on my channel, you probably already know the tea, like the hot celebrity gossip. Jaguar Wright has been going around for years just talking ish about people, right? A lot of it is true. I don't know if she actually has firsthand accounts of things, but a lot of the things that she says, just like Wendy Williams, they have come to pass. So some people are debating whether or not she's a truth teller or not. I used to cover Jaguar back in the early 2020s, okay? So I kind of moved on from that material because talking about her became so saturated. I just wanted to talk about other stuff, and she took a hiatus, I believe like in 2021. So, but anyway, right now she's trending again. She's actually never stopped trending really when she came back. But Jaguar talks shit about everybody. And so, a lot of people say, well, if she's lying, why don't they sue her? Well, what's that saying? You can't get, what do they say, water from a turnip? I'm probably saying it wrong, y'all. I don't know. But a lot of people, if they sue her, like considering her financial situation, the things that we've seen of her online, like what will they really stand to gain? I mean, you see, Tasha K has been sued by Cardi B. Cardi B damn near ain't seen a dime of that money, that $4 million. So for most celebrities, it's not really worth it, right? Unless it's really going to impact, their brand or like some deals for them. They're like, yeah, whatever, who cares, because they basically they're going to say, look at her reputation. Is she relevant right now in the music industry? No, she's mainly like a blogger now on YouTube. So, I guess they feel it's not even worth it. But anyway, years ago, maybe about 3 or 4 years ago, Jaguar had, I think she was on the Storm Monroe show when she first talked about it. And she said that Christopher Williams, that there was a story, this attorney friend of hers, I think it was a white lady or Jewish woman, had told her that she had walked in one night at the record label. I forget the record label. Y'all know the record label where Diddy and Christopher Williams were working at. She said that the woman walked in with some documents, opened the door, and saw Christopher Williams on his knees giving Diddy, yeah. And so this rumor, she's been saying this for about 3-4 years now, right? So this has been going on. Christopher, as far as I recall, has never really addressed the rumor. But I guess he was out at some kind of an event, probably in New York or somewhere, and he was going to perform. And somebody must have asked him about Jaguar Wright, about the allegations, because she's been saying it. She repeats it over and over. And so he said Jaguar Wright is a crackhead, right? So, and so it's crazy to me why Jag is so pissed about it, because it's like, girl, you done talked about everybody in that Grammy. Why would you even care, So he said that, and he said it on, I guess, Instagram, and it's gone viral, and so Jag didn't like him saying that. She's like, I'm not no crackhead. Crack is whack, right? So she didn't like him saying that.
Jaguar Wright is a crackhead, but I'm gonna pray for her anyway.
She responded to him today. So she went on IG Live and she went on a rant and a rant and a rant. And now this is interesting. Now here's the part where I get interested in it. So Jaguar Wright said, oh, I'm not a crackhead, but you definitely are a thief. You're the, she was saying he was the one with the drug problem. And she was saying because you were caught stealing. I love pop culture, so I read a lot. But Jag knows a lot, okay? I had never heard that Christopher Williams had been arrested for stealing. And I guess he was stealing some earbuds or something. So when she was on her live, she actually pulled up the article. I said, well, damn. She has some receipts. Now, the thing about him giving the Angel in the office, I mean, that's he say, she say, right? That's somebody's word. We don't even know if the woman was telling the truth. That's unverifiable. However, her calling him out for stealing, there's an article that he was arrested and she showed proof of that. I was like, well, damn. So basically, she's like saying, who you calling a crackhead when you the one who was arrested for stealing? I mean, you a whole artist, a celebrity. And what are you doing stealing? And I forget the store that she said, Kohl's. Yeah, maybe it was Kohl's. It's like, who steals out of Kohl's, right? You ain't even stealing out of Bloomingdale's or Nordstrom's or something like that, So that was kind of interesting. So that made me think, maybe she's onto something. Maybe Christopher Williams did have a history. I didn't follow Christopher Williams' history. You know, I remember seeing him in New Jack City, and back in the day, because he was one of our sex symbols, I used to get him and Al B. Sure confused because they kind of looked alike. So let's circle back even further. So as I was listening to that, recently I did a video, and I was talking about Al B. Sure and his history with Diddy and everything. And I was doing a live, and somebody said, well, yeah, you know, Al B. Sure, he ain't so squeaky clean. He had been arrested for grape, right? And y'all know we can't say certain things because of YouTube. So I said, what? I didn't even know that. So I went and did my research, found out, sure enough, Al B. Sure had been detained, well, actually arrested briefly for, you know, doing something to a woman. But here's where the story gets even stickier. What I found out was that he was in a hotel room with Christopher Williams, okay? And I'm not saying in a hotel room like they was like lovers or anything, but apparently he claims he was in the shower, and I guess a woman was there or something, or something happened. And you know what? Let me just put the video clip in here, and then y'all could listen to it for yourself.
In 1989, an incident at a hotel with friend Al B. Sure threatened to bring that carefree lifestyle to a halt.
I was seeing a very nice young lady, we were being intimate, and I left to go to the bathroom to get in the shower. So apparently, Christopher, who was in the adjoining room, came into the room and tried to convince her it was me.
I have to use the bathroom, and that's what it was all about. I walked in and used the bathroom through the room. I guess she had this fantasy and that we were going to try to run some kind of train game on her.
All I know is that the young lady just ran out the door naked. I had no idea, until after the fact, until I was in the news and police grabbing me up. And then at that point, they didn't know the difference between us anyway.
In the aftermath, Al B. Sure was arrested on rape charges, which were later dropped, while Christopher was kept out of the press reports.
So that right there, it's almost given the fact that he's saying, or it's being alleged that maybe Christopher Williams is the one who did something to the woman, right? So now I'm putting all these pieces together, realizing that, damn, Christopher Williams may have had a rough patch, and there may have been drugs involved, okay? Now that Jaguar has prettied up this little picture, and painted it so clearly, I'm like saying, oh my goodness, like Christopher, calling her something like that, you might want to be careful, because if Jag has any kind of receipts or information, she gonna bring it to the public. So y'all, what do you think about that? He's calling her a crackhead, but she really has the receipts in terms of the stealing, and he done been allegedly involved in a, it's like, sir, you the one who seemed like you've been on the wrong side of the law more than Jaguar Wright, and this is all public record, so I'm not bringing up anything that's not public, but I just thought that was interesting. So anyway, if you've heard these rumors about Christopher Williams, jump in the comments and let me know. Have you heard some other stuff about him? I mean, he had kind of fallen off the face of the earth as far as I was concerned. Him and Al, be sure, to be honest. I'm glad Al is doing good. I'm glad Christopher's doing well. Looks like they're both out there trying to get back in front of the public and make some, they should probably do a duet together. They used to be good friends. But anyway, this was all just really interesting to me. Like, oh my God, these people are all interwoven, and the scandals and the allegations and all the ish. Woo, child, it's a lot. But anyway, jump in the comments. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.